In a snug type so no one. Different backgrounds, different sizes, different colors.
Good morning, I'm Glenn Hill, Superintendent of the Marine Military Academy, and we're here today for our plebe graduation. These are young men who joined the Marine Military Academy in August, and they have gone through a 4-week training process, and today is their graduation day. Their parents are here with them. They haven't seen them in 4 weeks. We're going to have a reception here, and then we're going to have a graduation parade, and then we're going to turn these young men over to their parents for the rest of the weekend. It is really an exciting time. It is good to see the parents coming together with their young men and seeing the difference that just 4 weeks have made. You too could be a member of the Marine Military Academy, and we would really like to see you here. So come on out to Harlingen, Texas. First of all, welcome. And I want to thank each and every one of you for the trust that you have placed in the Marine Military Academy by allowing us to have your sons here. The next thing I want to say is, go fight in Leathernecks. Welcome. Your sons have gone through a lot this last 4 weeks. Sergeant Major Kinsley will talk about it a little more later on. When I get through, I'm going to introduce Ms. Hidalgo, our Dean, and she is going to talk about the academics. So I'm not going to take up a whole lot of your time because they're the really important people, and they're going to tell you the things I know you really want to hear. One of the things that I do want to stress to you, though, is that if you have any questions, if you are concerned about something, please don't ever get into the mindset that I don't want to bother anybody. This is too minor. This is too petty. These ladies in these shirts that right here, these nifty looking black and white shirts will tell you, don't do that. If you have a question, if you have a concern, if you need to find out something, do not hesitate to contact your drill instructor, the teacher, the Commandant of Cadets, the Academic Dean, Colonel Dowling, or me. No concern, no question is too small. Unfortunately, in my 22 years here, I have seen instances where somebody had a small concern or a small question, didn't want to bother anyone, and then it festered into something that was really big that we could have taken care of originally. So don't ever think that I don't want to bother anybody, it's too small, and certainly I don't want to get my son in trouble. That's not the point, okay? We are here to address your interest and your concern. We are here to provide every opportunity for your son to be successful. When he's successful, we're successful. So we certainly have a vested interest in him achieving to the best he possibly can. I do want to introduce Colonel Dowling. Colonel Dowling is new here. He joined at summer camp, hit the road running, and here pretty soon he's going to run right over me and take over this place. So please, Colonel Dowling.
It is much easier to herd cadets than it is to herd a group of parents. My goodness. But thank you very much for taking the time out of your very busy schedules to come and see what your son is up to. I can't go into enough of what Colonel Hill is saying and saying that, hey, we are here to support you, but most importantly, we're here to support your most precious resource, and that is your son. And all of us combined, from the academic side to the military side, to the facilities, to us, we are here to take after your most important asset and the resource, and that is your son. And I promise you, I assure you, I give you my guarantee, we will do just that. But it's an open lines of communication. If I can't hear from you, or the staff can't hear from you, guess what? We can't prevent a problem from getting much larger. Right now, we're off to a great start. I'm real pleased by what I see from the young men. They got so much potential, and they're doing phenomenal things. I base that off of grades, of the Sergeant Major walking around happy. When Sergeant Major Kinsley's happy, we're happy because he's smiling. You don't get to see that smile too often, so take a picture if you do see him smile, okay? And with that, back to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. The last thing that I want to talk about is the Parents Organization. You may not have come to grasp with it. Each of the companies has a company mom, and they are there to assist the drill instructor in helping take care of your son. But there is a Parents Organization also that has a broader look and a broader reach in what they do for the Corps cadets here at the Marine Military Academy. I know that you've seen a bus and you've seen vans that have Marine Military Academy on it. Those are provided by the Parents Organization. They raise money to buy things like that. The pergola and the picnic benches, those also were purchased by the Parents Organization. So they are out there to support the Corps as a whole. So I really encourage you to get with these ladies, sign up, join the Parents Organization, because they really do a lot of great things for your cadets. With that, does anybody have any questions about it? No? Gosh, I did a good job. Now I want to introduce, come on, you can come on down. Come on. I want to introduce Ms. Hidalgo, the Dean of the Marine Military Academy, and our counselor.
Thank you, Colonel Hill. Yes, thank you so much for being here this morning. Like Colonel Hill said, I am the Dean of Academics and the Academy Counselor. My job is to make sure that every one of your precious children are in good hands, and they are. Let me tell you, we are communicating, we're working very closely together with the drill instructor, the teachers, Commandant of Cadets. We are working very closely so that we identify a problem, we take care of it right away. I want you to know that we are certainly here for support. I have been seeing really awesome emails going back and forth. We have some of our teachers here that you can talk to. They may or may not be your son's teacher, but we will also have some teachers at the parade. Do not hesitate to email them right away if you see anything. I have been hearing nothing but great things, and if we do have a little, maybe some issues that we have to take care of, we are taking care of them right away. So that's one thing. We are here for support. The other thing is we also have our college counselor who is working with them on the college process beginning from 7th grade. So that for me is really amazing. I worked in other public schools before I came here. I'm really excited to be here because what I see here is the small classrooms lend themselves very well to make sure that your son is getting that quality instruction. And not only that, but if we have any issues or concerns, we identify them right away and we help them so they are successful academically. So we have our college counselor. One thing that that is coming up is we're going to have DEI teacher conferences, and those will begin on September the 17th. And what that is all of our kids that may be needing some help will meet with the teacher, with the drill instructor to, again, work on a plan for success. Our goal is to make sure that they are successfully, academically, that we're all working very well together, and including you, if you could please email, if you see anything, any concerns, right away, email the teacher, copy me, and we will make sure that we get your son on the right track, okay? And like I said, some of them are doing awesome. They've adjusted very well. I know I've talked to a few of you as I was introducing myself, and when you said their name, and I said, okay, I maybe call the name in an email, but I haven't seen them in my office. That's a good thing. That means that they are adjusting well, okay? But either way, sometimes, there's ups and downs, and I'm here to support and help you, okay? If you have any please, or any concerns, please, I will be here. I'll be here all throughout the morning if you need to talk to me individually, or if you need to speak to any of our teachers, we are here for support. Thank you so much again for entrusting your staff to us. And now we have Sergeant Major Kinsley, Commandant of Cadets.
Good morning!
Good morning!
Now, I wouldn't let you boys get away with that lackluster performance. Nor will I allow it from you, so I'm going to pretend like that one didn't happen. So I'm walking back down the aisle again. Good morning! Good morning! You know, that's my plebe family. That's what I get motivated about. Twice a year we get to do this. This is so incredible to have you folks here. You know, a quick plug for these ladies down here. You know, Jessica Doan, when she brought her young boy Houston here, they had no idea he was going to grow up and be the company gunny down in Echo Company. She was sitting out there just like me. Miss Johnson did not know her grandson was going to grow up and be the battalion executive officer, the second senior cadet in all of them. He was just a little dude. Miss Pritchard had no idea her son was going to grow up as a junior and be the battalion sergeant major. And Miss Lisa, whose son graduated from here 5 years ago? 2013. Missed us so badly she came back. So welcome. I'm Ford Kinsley. I'm the Commandant of Cadets. That's all you know about me. I know everything there is to know about you, however. You're probably wondering how's that happen. Because for the last 3 Saturday mornings, I've had the opportunity to go on a nice little walk with your boy. Every Saturday morning. And the first of those hikes I always call the Whopper hike. Because that's when they're introducing themselves to each other as they're walking along, telling each other their life story. How fabulously wealthy all of you are. When they graduate today, you got their new car waiting for them out here in the parking lot. I hear it all. A week later, we have the second hike. I call that the Guns, Girls, and Cars hike. Because now they know each other, so now they're talking about all the cars that they have driven, wrecked, rebuilt, all the guns that they've owned and fired, and all them girls. Because they've all dated future Miss Teen USA. And then last week we had what used to be called the video game hike. Because that's what they were always talking about. But you know what? Last week I had to rename it. Last week it became the beef jerky hike. Because every one of them is expecting that today you're going to take them to Walmart and you're going to buy them all the beef jerky in the world. And if there's room in the cart, ramen noodles. Now I got to tell you, you've given this boy to me for 4 weeks and all he expects from you is beef jerky and ramen noodles. Please help him out, all right? It has been a great 4 weeks. You know, we take them down here to the back 40, our little training area out here, and on that first Saturday, we show them the O course, the obstacle course. And a lot of them look at it like, that ain't for me. That'll never happen. And 4 weeks later, last Saturday when we were out there, I mean, they were both, we got guys here who can go to work for Cirque du Soleil already. Because they got it down. I mean, their confidence is built up, their ability, you know, they've gotten through the aches and pains associated with getting in shape. And I mean, they're fired up. They've been working very hard. And they're ready to graduate today and become cadets. And we're going to turn them loose with you to have a great weekend, hopefully. All right? Now, we, as Colonel Dowling mentioned down here a second ago, we consider ourselves a team here. Military team, academic team, the facilities team, the mess hall. And our common goal is for your boy to be successful. From whatever we contribute, our overwhelming purpose is for him to be a success. And so he can get in the college of his and your choice. And we've got all the tools available. I mean, we got the greatest teachers in the world scattered around here in the red shirts and so on. And Miss Hidalgo's crew. And we're going to help make that happen. But we're all teammates, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're on my team now, right?
Yes, sir.
So let me tell you what bad teammates do. Bad teammates that I've had in the past on occasion do things like, well, Johnny, you know, you graduated from plebe training today. Here's the keys to the car. We'll see you Sunday night. Don't do that, please. Bad teammates sometimes say, Johnny, you know, you and your buddies have worked really hard. This is what we're going to do. We're going to fill that bathtub out there at the Courtyard Marriott with beer, and we're going to close the door, and you guys have a great weekend. I don't have any bad teammates in this room, do I? No. Absolutely not. Our goal is now for you to take him out this weekend, buy him beef jerky, buy him ramen noodles. Talk to him how you're a brand new teammate here, and that your common goal is the same as ours now, is to make him a success scholastically, discipline-wise, helping him to grow and to achieve all those things that we want him to be successful at. And again, you are a very important part of that. And the biggest thing you got to do for me is guarantee that on Sunday night you'll bring him back to me by 6 o'clock, because he's probably got homework. Thumbs up on that one. So if he all of a sudden gets all homesick, oh, Mommy, I missed you. You're right. Mommy, I missed you. Please take me home with you. Son, you got to go back. 1800, you got homework to do. We want to hear from you. I give you the same commitment that Miss Hidalgo did when she was down here, that Colonel Hill said when he was down here. If you contact the drill instructor and you're not hearing back, please, Kinsley at mma-tx.org, shoot me an email, give me a call, whatever you got to do, because we want to make this work for everybody in this room. Because you gave us that little knucklehead that's down there, that we're going to make a cadet today, and we cherish that. You know, I had 2 sons I sent off to the military. They were a little bit older than the boys that you sent here, but I'm a dad, my wife is a mom, and it's a big deal to send your son off somewhere and give him to the care and cleaning of somebody else. So I understand where you come from. But again, these ladies here were sitting out there, and they can tell you the miracle that can happen. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Who's next?
It's Johnson.
I can talk longer. All right, we got a great. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm gonna just get out of the way and see who walks down the ramp. Great meeting you all. We got a nice little parade planned for you, and then we're gonna give it to you to go buy beef jerky and ramen noodles. Have a great weekend.
My grandson has been here since 2015. He attended summer camp, so he did his plebe introductory training during summer camp, and now he's a senior. And Sergeant Kinsley said he's the battalion ASO. So good things can happen. I won't say it was always an easy road. There was adjustments, and you know it's part of the process to overcome and adapt. So don't get stressed if things aren't perfect from the get-go. Okay. So I want to introduce, first of all, the board for the parent organization. Our Vice President, Michelle Pritchard, and our Secretary of Social Media, Jessica Doan, and our Treasurer, Corn Massingale. Jessica and Corn are new this year. Michelle was with us on the board last year, as she also served as Vice President last year as well. And I don't know how many of the company moms are here, but the ones that are, I'd like to recognize them as well. We have Michelle Pritchard again for Alpha Company, Emily Gertella for Delta, and I'm Echo Company mom also, and Melissa Fracasso, is she here? She's for Fox Company, and Dorla Roberts. There's Dorla back there, she's for Fox Company. The company moms are a really integral part of what we do, because they serve as that communication link between us and the parents. And without them and without their help, it would be a whole lot harder for us to get the word out to you guys about things that are happening with your son and the events that we're putting on and volunteer opportunities. So, you know, a big thank you to them, because they're a big help. Just a brief overview. I think, you know, Colonel Hill and Kinsley have kind of touched on it, but we're here for your son. Our organization is here to help enhance their lives here at the Academy, you know, to make things just a little bit better for them, and to provide you guys with a way to engage with your son and involve yourself in their education here. Because I know a lot of us live distances away, and this is the way. We have a website, mmapo.com, all kinds of good information. We just recently revamped it, and we'll hear more about that in a little bit. But keep that, you know, in your back pocket, because that's gonna have all the information you need. It's a way to register, it's a way to keep up to date with what's going on, volunteer opportunities. So we're here to help you guys stay involved with your son through the years here at the Academy. Just, I'll touch on a little bit, and I think Colonel Hill did as well, of what we were able to accomplish last year. We did buy the picnic tables, as you mentioned, for the outside areas, the pergolas. There were 3 of the companies that didn't already have the pergolas, and we were able to purchase those for those companies. We've donated $750 toward each company's rec fund. We did that last year, we're gonna do that again this year. And we were able to purchase a soft serve ice cream machine for the cat snack bar. And I talked to Miss Lolly this morning, and the board was really loving that. So, yeah, that was a well worth it purchase for us. And then we also, our big thing, I guess, for the year is Spring Fling Weekend, which is held in the springtime in April. This year it's April 26th to the 28th. We coordinate those activities. We're in the planning stage right now, so I don't have a whole lot of details to share, but like I say, keep logged onto that website. You'll hear more about it as we get closer to the time. And last year we had a teacher meet and greet where the parents could come and you could go around to different teachers and talk to them about your son. And we had, what else? The casino. Yes, Schlitterbahn, yeah. We also were able to get discounted tickets for Schlitterbahn. So that Saturday, everybody was able to, the hotel gave us a discounted rate, and we got the actual tickets at a discounted rate too. So the boys and their families were able to go on Schlitterbahn, go to the water park, stay in the hotel if that's what you wanted to do at a discounted rate. So we're probably going to do that again this year, but more details to come on that. So,
I remember the parents in Black 40.
yeah, and the food trucks. Oh, we always do a fall and a spring cadet treat prior to semester exams. And this past spring, we had 2 food trucks come on campus, and the boys were able to. They each get a ticket. DI gives them each a ticket, and they're able to go. You know, I think we had the Food Mania and I forget what the other one was. Barbecue, I think. Yeah, and they were able to choose which one they wanted. So we're going to do that again this fall and again in the springtime for the semester exam, work semester exams. And that went over really big. The boys really enjoyed that. So that's another thing that we're going to plan on doing this year as well.